Alright, guys. Welcome to another edition of Retro Gaming, Modern Thinking. Sorry if I look like I'm kind of far away, but just trying to get like a good view of everything. I have a special guest coming in today. If you guys want to see us play any game on this Button Smasher, just let us know. Today I have born on August 6, 1987 in the suburbs of Chicago, with two kids, a third on the way, from an usher in AMC to a midnight stoner, meat manager at Mariano's, former petty officer for the U.S. Navy, to stand-up comic, ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Anton.
What's up, man?
What's going on,
Dude,
brother?
what's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Buddy, it's good to finally see your crib, dude.
Man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good, man. I've seen your show, dude. It's been nice entertainment. Is what it is.
I try to make it entertaining.
Entertainment.
I try to make it entertaining.
Entertainment is what it is.
I try to make it entertaining a bit. But yeah, man. So what's going on? What's new? Before anything else, what is new with you, bro?
My kid. My kid's coming along. Yeah, it's. I should thank my ex-wife for that, because if wouldn't have the kid if it wasn't for her. But no. But he's brought a lot in comedy. It's been a rough 3 years. The first year and a half was fucking crazy good. But since this pandemic shit has started, it's been ups and downs. So
it has been ups and downs.
Yeah, it's been ups and downs, man.
All right, so my first question to you is, when did it click that you wanted to be a comedian? At one point in your life, did it click?
Oh man, that's a fucking question to dig deep into the mind game,
you
bro.
You gotta bury in there.
Thanks for the.
Thanks
for the do, bro.
Got you some water, some Mountain Dew. We also have some more water up there.
Are we doing any sponsors? Like, hey, thanks for the Mountain Dew.
Actually, yes. Our sponsor today is actually Misfit IPA. They don't officially sponsor us, but I sponsor them in here, just in the soul.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. All right, if we're doing sponsors, I want to give a shout out to Wolfhound Leather. My boy Anderson, back in the West Coast, he runs his own leather company. You guys want some fucking kick-ass leather, check out Wolfhound Leather, as well as my boy Agario out there. He is at Victory MMA, and that's all I have to say. Dude, the dude, yeah. So, but comedy to me, man.
Yeah, when did it click? When did it click that you wanted to
You've known me since what, 3rd, 4th grade?
Yeah. Well,
long fucking time.
Yeah, I've known you for a while.
Long fucking time. But no, dude. I mean, comedy to me, I've always been able to make people laugh. I've noticed that since I was a kid, but it really didn't click. It really didn't click until I got divorced.
Okay.
Really, it really didn't click until I got divorced. So I'm thankful for the ex-wife on that. But no,
okay.
It really didn't click until until I got divorced, because I was at a point in my life, I remember, like I was saying, my boy Agario, Chief Agario, he was my chief in the Navy. He told me that your mental awareness, your mental health is the biggest part of you. Just take care of it, and then everything will take care of itself. And once he started telling me that, I stopped worrying about shit I couldn't control. And then I started thinking about shit I could do. And it was February 2019 was the first time I took the stage in comedy, and that was at Madhouse Comedy Club.
Okay.
And that was in San Diego. But I was jumping around from Madhouse Comedy Club to
13 Point.
13 Point Brewery, bro.
13
yeah,
Brewery.
Dude. Yeah.
You also did a couple of shows that, Madhouse Comedy.
American Comedy Company.
American Comedy Company.
Yup, American Comedy Company. I actually met. It was a fucking crazy night. I remember it was April 2019.
Before I interrupt you, we got a shout out to the ex-wife from Solace, from right here, just on the chat, for helping you out on the comedy.
Dude, right on, man. Yeah, no, I would have realized my potential if she didn't kick me in the balls. So,
Solis, thank you for coming in. Thank you for always being a supporter of the channel.
Thus why I repped.
Oh yeah.
Thus why I repped this.
I was gonna say. So I take it this is an homage to the X family.
Kind of. I don't want to degrade them, but
Okay.
I just want to say that
Funny shirt, by the way. I love it.
my mother-in-law is one of the reasons I got into comedy because she did comedy, and
Get the fuck out of here, for real.
she did comedy. She had this crazy ass routine. She'd get up every day. She'd dress like herself, go on stage, and then act like a fucking bitch to everybody. but no, comedy. Dude, no.
So comedy's been in the family.
Yeah,
in one way or another.
comedy's been in the family one way or another. But I just want to let your guests know. I'm looking at you guys. All right.
Pink.
I'm not going to say sorry for the jokes I say. I don't say them to be mean. I say mean shit to be funny. That's it.
pretty much
That's
it,
the end
yeah.
of the story.
That's
That's
pretty
the end of the story. Yeah.
All right, so guys, chat. If you guys have any suggestions, drop a number. We'll look up the number and try to play any of the 4,000 games on the Button Smasher. Chris, what game did you want to play? Because this is called Retro Gaming Modern Thinking. We got Tekken, Mortal Kombat. We have different styles of games on here too.
Oh, dude, Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, we got the originals going up to like the 3D versions. Like right
Is
here-
it Tekken or Street Fighter the one that's like Ryuken Ori?
Street Fighter.
That's Street Fighter. That's Street Fighter.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
all
Street
right.
Fighter.
All right.
You can pick a number 1 to 4,000 something.
Okay.
4,200 or something like that.
I'm gonna do the. I'll do the Navy's birthday, 1013. Let's do 1013.
1,013.
What's
That's the
1013?
best. We'll go up here. And this takes a while because
Sounds like you're trying to
1,000.
fucking break into a goddamn safe, mate.
is that it?
Sure.
Oh. I guess this doesn't look it up by numbers. It's okay.
Oh no, hit 1013.
1 0 1 3. Yeah, so we're gonna have to.
Oh, those
actually-
cocksuckers.
I know. It's okay. We'll go to down. Yeah, see, 4,300 is the cap. So this thing has 4,300 games. Now I've explained this before.
It's got Tetris though?
It does have Tetris, but here's the thing. So this is like a Japanese, like Chinese kind of thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of like the translation on this is lost. So there's a game, I forgot where it's called, like Electric Kid or something. Over here in this arcade machine is called Electric Sperm.
Oh, dude, right on, man.
Yeah, so
Fuck.
so okay, so 1013 is that? No, here we go. Seishun Scandal. I have no idea what that is.
What's up?
So that's that. 1013.
Fuck, man, I don't
Let's
know.
fucking
This
play it.
this is your show. I'm just the guest. I'm just the guest.
We'll play it. Okay.
I'm like Wendy in fucking Never Never Land. Peter Pan doesn't give a fuck about her. He's like, oh, Tinkerbell's over there.
She's
She's
out of
sexy
question.
as shit, dude.
My
Fuck
next
Wendy.
question for you. How hard was it to become a comic? How hard was the road? Like, how many bumps, how many speed bumps were there? How many car crashes were there?
I mean, you talking about speed bumps or you talking about speed bumps? No, dude, it was, oh man, like I said, February 2019, when I first got into comedy, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. So, I mean, I just want to let you know, I want to let the viewers know, I'm just an upcoming comedian. I have not
Still
had
an upcoming comedian.
Netflix
How many shows
special.
have you had on your profile?
How many shows? I can't even count, because that's the thing with this pandemic. 2019, I was killing it. I was fucking killing it, dude. 2019 through maybe February, March 2020, I was, I was just killing comedy shows, doing, I started with open mics, and then I started getting recognized by, one of my boys, Matt Bird. He's out in Madhouse Comedy Club. Shout out to Matt Bird. He helped me do shows. He helped me be a part of that to where I could fucking expand my knowledge on comedy to other people. But you've known me.
I've known you for quite a while.
My comedy to other people can go very, very, very wrong. And I've had a lot of shows go very, very wrong.
So following up to a question I have from a couple of viewers. Hold on. Okay, what are your expectations when going onto a stage and writing a joke? And like you just said, you have had shows that have gone very wrong.
Oh, dude, horribly wrong.
How do you recover from something like that?
Yeah, well, it depends on how wrong they go. Okay. I know there's racism in the country. I made a joke about George Floyd, and it probably shouldn't have been the right joke. And I admitted it wasn't the right joke because I made it a week after the man passed. Yeah, that's the thing.
It's one of those things where it's like you can't make like a dead president joke because then all those Abraham Lincoln people are after you.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. But I was at American Comedy Company, and this was right before I got out of the military, which was November 2019. This was about October, September, maybe. I made a stupid joke thinking it'd be funny, not realizing who my audience was. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I mean, I said something that I thought was funny in the moment, did not turn out to be funny. I've never feared for my life more than any time else.
Was this
in my life, dude? This was at American Comedy Company. I mean, okay, so I made a joke.
Paint the scenario for me, like
okay,
going upstage.
So okay, picture this: a white boy just walking upstage, like, hey guys, how you doing? This is in San Diego, man. Okay, so would your viewers be upset if I said the joke?
I would think they would be upset. I think YouTube would be upset.
YouTube might.
That's the thing.
YouTube might. Okay, I'll sum it up. I made a joke about George Floyd's sobriety, and people did not like that. And to me, it just went in one ear and out the other. And I thought, like, oh, hey, I'm just waiting for a few laughs. No. Dude, there was like a fucking long pause where people like kind of giggled and they talked amongst themselves. And the next thing I knew, I fucking when you're on stage and you're looking out at the audience, you see nothing but fucking lights. And then next thing I knew, like, dude, fucking 5 feet from me, here's a beer bottle coming in my head. Dude, I fucking I had a beer bottle come in my head.
They're saying say it. They're saying the chat is saying say
it. You guys want to hear it? Okay, all right.
Some of the viewers are saying say it.
Okay, I don't. All right. So all right.
The clean version for YouTube.
There is no fucking clean version, dude. You can't fucking get a clean version of this joke. Thou shalt not goeth to rehab. Down thou shalt use thy pinky to drink thy drink. Like, no. Hold on. Pinkies up. Pinkies up. Okay.
So Chad's saying say it. I don't think they'll have a problem with it.
Do you guys want me to say it? I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. You want me to say it?
Okay.
Andre,
yeah.
Andre says say it. Okay. So I was saying, hey, I'm a white boy that was built into this society as a white boy. I've had my troubles with drugs and alcohol, but I've never been able to find a cure like George Floyd. He found the Minneapolis Police Department, and they cured him officially. Boom!
I'm gonna get canceled, and my career.
Dude, I know you're not gonna get canceled. I'm just I want to let you guys know again. I'm not saying jokes to be mean. I'm just saying them because they're funny. I already didn't say it. Fucking Ryan Anderson. Rewind the fucking tape, dude. Ryan, dude, that's my boy from San Diego, man. Shout out to Ryan. Wolfhound Leather, bro. Wolfhound Leather, man.
Andre, thank you for dropping in. Thank you for saying hi. Izzy, thank you for always being a part of the show. That's my brother, by the way. He also helps me with a lot of this content too. So, shout out to Izzy.
Izzy, right on, man.
Guys, but just to let you guys know, we also do have Jeff Foxworthy coming in later on in the show. We're gonna try and squeeze him in at the last 10 minutes. All right. So stick around. Jeff Foxworthy is coming up.
I can't do an impression. Were you expecting me to do an impression of Jeff Foxworthy?
No, he's actually coming in. I told the Make-A-Wish Foundation that they're coming, to have him come in.
But that Make-A-Wish Foundation, that's kind of fucked up. Because, if you hit the age of 8...
Not as fucked up as the George Floyd joke.
Dude, you hit the age of 18. You hit the age of 18. That Make-A-Wish Foundation is taken from you. They're like, oh, hey, you're 18, you're over the age.
I told him I had a son, his name's Mike Anderson, he wants Jeff Foxworthy to be on my stream, so he's coming in later on. We're going to try and squeeze him in at the end of the show.
All right. Okay.
As soon as we kick you out.
All right. Oh, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, my brother just walked in, apparently stealing one of my IPAs.
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
By the way, these are one of our sponsors for tonight. Misfit IPA sponsor.
I'm gonna be on you on that shit, man.
So cheers.
Yep, cheers.
All right, so Chris, going back to comedy and retro gaming, what game do you want to play? Let's play some more.
Oh, dude. Oh, okay. All right. Here I am. Here I am.
The George Floyd joke.
So yeah, George Floyd apparently the joke.
I was downstairs. I was like,
oh. I take it you liked it, brother.
Zola says he wants to cancel me.
I don't say.
Cancel culture loved that. Yeah, cancel culture loved that. Andre loved the joke. Everybody loves the joke.
Yeah, dude. I'm not saying jokes to be mean. I say mean shit to be funny.
But there was actually one time Fidel went to Laugh Out Loud, right?
Yeah.
And he was doing.
Because I did some stand up for a bit, and I didn't really like
he was
it.
drunk.
I was blacked out drunk. Too.
Oh man, no, that's horrible.
Yeah, so we were all like.
You end up blackout drunk. Next thing you know, you got a heroin addict's balls in your mouth. You know, it's like you can't fucking do that.
I said
you think he's passing out, but he's just got that heroin look of. You're like,
oh
yeah.
So I said a very racy joke about
something about gay people.
About gay people. One of my friends, he's gay, and he this actually happened to me.
Oh man!
And I said it, nobody laughed.
My friend,
I was like,
yeah, no, I gotta.
So I kind of feel like I've never had a beer bottle thrown at my face.
No, dude, I honestly thought dude, after the beer bottle was thrown on my face, dude, they escorted me to the fucking kitchen. And, dude, I just heard the ruckus for about 10, 15 minutes. I honestly thought well, today's the day I die.
All right, so we're playing Mortal Kombat 2.
All right, we're gonna play some Mortal Kombat.
All right, Mortal Kombat 2. A little bit more characters.
All right, yeah, dude.
So
let's do it.
This one's A, this one's B, and then just buttons.
I'm just gonna mash this shit like someone that has Tourette's. I'm gonna Michael J. Fox this just so fast.
This is what it's all about: comedy and retro gaming. Ready? All right.
Wait. Oh no, I'm the green motherfucker.
Yeah, you're Scorpion. I'm
Scorpion?
Okay,
Hadouken!
Wrong game.
You're still kicking your ass, dude.
Hadouken!
All right, so
can I see the manager?
Get the bottle. Get the bottle.
Get the bottle.
All right, so next question coming up.
Sure.
What is the difference between your first show and your last show?
It's just the professionalism you deal with the crowd. Like I said before, I've been doing comedy almost 3 years, but the past fucking year and a half has been really rough. It's been really rough. And I know my followers and people that that have been around. My comedy career has seen how quick it went up and then how fast it went down. Like I said, February 2019 to February, March 2020, I was hitting comedy clubs up 2, 3, 4 times a week. And then after that,
Well, you gotta push start to play. Yeah.
oh, I'm not playing.
Yeah.
There we go.
Push play. Push play. There you go.
What
Because
happened?
we stopped playing.
Wait a minute.
So you picked it again. All right, so there's a huge difference between your first show to your last.
Yeah,
show.
no. My first show was my first show. I felt like a fifth grader getting up in front of the school and be like, "You guys should vote for me for class president," and did not work.
The level of nervousness that you had on your first show, how does it compare to your last show?
The nervousness, even right now, like before I came, before I came to the show.
Sub-Zero wins.
That was-
Round 2, fight!
So it hasn't changed.
No, the level of nervousness hasn't changed. It doesn't matter if I know the crowd. Doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if I know the crowd. Doesn't matter if I fucking plan shit ahead of time. When you are in front of a crowd, you can't plan it.
Is there?
Because I got people that you got people that commentate, people that react, people that say certain shit. But my first show compared to my last, in terms of the feeling, it's the same. But in terms of the outcome, it's different. Because when I first started, it was just like I went up on stage and went,
Do you feel you're more prepared?
and
now
then
than
yes,
you-
absolutely. Especially like I said, like with this year and a half, I haven't like. Last time I was at a comedy club was the Improv in Schaumburg. Shout out to the Improv. I did a show in September, but that was 2020. And then a week later, the fucking, the fucking.
You're playing.
Who's playing?
You're rated.
Oh, dude, right on, man. But the first time I was at a comedy club, I didn't know what the fuck to say. I just thought like, oh, they'll laugh if I just go no, there's an art. So like, you meet people that are like, oh, hey, I could do this, I could do that. It's like
How underprepared were you on your first show?
very underprepared.
Yeah.
Very, very underprepared.
Is that-
I told a story about going to McDonald's with my sons, but I didn't script it. Like, I never practiced it. I just had this thought in my head, like, oh, I'm going to go on stage, I'm going to say this and that and that and this. And it totally did not work out. Totally did not work out. No.
Did they like say it's like first time?
They kind of giggled, they kind of laughed.
It was like one of those like pity giggles laugh kind of thing.
Yeah. It's like, it's like if you farted in an elevator, you're going to laugh and giggle. The other people are going to be like, haha, what is he laughing? Jesus Christ! Jesus! So they're not getting the same comedy that you're fucking thinking they're going to get.
Okay. No, I
But
agree.
no,
Okay.
it's a struggle because even since the pandemic, like everything opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. It's never got me a chance to like set my feet on the ground. You know what I mean?
Okay. Do you think the pandemic literally slowed down a bunch of up and coming comedians?
Absolutely. Like it slowed me down. It slowed a bunch of comedians down. Greg Lanis, he's a new up and coming comedian in San Diego. Starting out when I started out, Greg Lanis, like he's a good guy, but the pandemic has hit not just up and coming comedians and people that are just trying to start out in comedy, but it's also hit big time comedians.
Serious, really?
Yeah, absolutely. Bill
How
Burr.
so? Well, because like you have these big comedians. You have Fluffy. You have, like you said, Bill Burr.
Joe Rogan, Dave
Well,
Chappelle. I got Zoltan Kashmir.
Yeah, but those guys, they have money. They already have a following, like a huge following.
But at the same time, it doesn't matter how much money you have. You could give me $10 million for what I'm doing right now. And you know what? I would still have that urge to make people laugh.
I wouldn't even give you $1 for being here.
Well,
I'm
that's
joking.
that.
I'm joking.
No, that's
I give you $3.
Slashing edge of the blade.
Maybe even $5.
Would you guys take $3?
I said $5. No, so it hit not just the small comedians, but like big comedians. as
Yeah,
well.
absolutely. Yeah, no, it hit big comedians because it's cool, man. I in April of 2019, I went to American Comedy Company.
Yeah.
And that was like 2 blocks away from Madhouse Comedy Club, which was like my hometown comedy club in San Diego. And American Comedy Company, my buddy Matt told me, he's like, hey, we got a special guest tonight. And I showed up.
Scorpion.
Fucking Dave Chappelle was in town.
No shit.
Dude, Dave Chappelle was in town. He fucking went on stage, did a 45-minute skit, bought everybody in the fucking comedy club a drink. And then when he was done, he listened to all the open mics and then gave critique, like, and it was cool.
Did he
It was-
critique you?
He did. He
What
did.
did he say?
He told me.
That's pretty cool. That's
yeah,
pretty-
dude. He
okay.
told me. He told me. He goes, "Hey, man, like you need to slow down. You need to slow down, man." Like, that's my best Dave Chappelle, man. But no, I went up there and I started joking about my boys and just added, ad-lib to, what's going on in my life. And as soon as I was off the stage, I saw this black, dark, shadowy figure. But no, it was Dave Chappelle, and I fucking came off the stage, and he was with his crew on the side. And when I finally made eye contact with him, I was like, "Oh, Mr. Chappelle!" Before I could even say anything, he was like, "Hey, man, thanks for supporting me, man." He's like, and I go, "Eddie."
It just reminds me of Dave Chappelle from Blue Street. Like your impression of Dave Chappelle, it's like him with Martin Lawrence. Like,
Yeah, no, dude.
"Oh,
Because I asked him, I go, what can I do better on? He's like, "Man, you need to slow down, man." so I remember that. I remember that. I remember that fucking day like it was yesterday, and I thought like, oh, dude, I should slow down. I'm a fucking horrible comedian. I'm the worst ever. Dave Chappelle didn't say I did good, dude. Fuck my
He didn't
life.
say you did bad. He just said slow down.
And that's when I thought that, like, that's when he said, slow down. And I kind of took a look at his comedy tapes and the people that are close to him, Bill Burr, Joe Rogan. I'm not on their level yet. I'm not on that level yet, but I do take their critique, what they say about my comedy show, pretty seriously, because those guys have obviously been in and out of it.
They know the industry.
They absolutely. But just like everybody I've met with comedy, there's been hundreds of people that I've talked to that have told me, "Hey, I could do that." Like, okay, really? Really, you can do that? Like, yeah, I could do that, dude. It's hard, because that's the first thing I thought when I went to my first fucking open mic. Like I was telling you, like, I thought, like, oh, hey, I just tell a story to my kids, and everything will be all right.
No, because like when
No,
I
it's not. It's all about your delivery, all about your...
Good combos.
I think that was the first fight I won.
That was the first
That was
one.
the first fight I won. Now,
First one.
hail Satan.
I gotta kick your pasty white ass on this one.
Why? Are you going to be the magician that stands at the end of that fucking big...
The end of the rainbow right there.
at the end of the rainbow right there?
Look at that. Win. No, I did a couple comedy shows, and I remember my first time.
It's hard, dude.
It is hard, because like you're standing in front of a group of people that you don't know.
The only thing you guys have in common with the audience is that they're facing the same way.
Yeah,
Like
that's it. And it's
That's-
really hard because you get up there, you don't see them. All you see is these bright lights.
Yep, and everybody's like looking at me like,
Yeah, and then you
like,
don't,
what the fuck do I say? You guys look like a bunch of
Can't
porn
hear.
stars waiting
Yeah.
for a finish.
unless it's like a really good joke and you kill the house, you don't hear anything. You don't hear like laughter or anything like that because you're lost in your own world. That's my dream.
that's very true.
You're just especially for your first show, you're just trying to get like all the words out. As opposed to like your last show where like now like you said, Dave Chappelle critique, you're taking it slow.
Yeah.
It's like you can hear everything. You can even see
that is like
people.
one thing that opened me up is like having an actual man that evolved comedy critique you and tell you, hey, It was funny, but not that funny. This is what you need to do. And then I kind of realized with the slow and steady.
We're going to give you a little break. Christopher Anton needs to take a bathroom break.
Alright, guys, we'll be right back.
Flawless victory. Round 2. Fight.
Alright, guys, so we're back. We had to take a quick break. Okay, so
I had to urinate.
going back to questions, Chris.
Sorry.
How do you deal with hecklers? Have you ever had an experience with
Oh, dude, hecklers. Yes.
How do you deal with them?
It depends on the way the show's going. If the show's going towards me, the hecklers are very easy to deal with because you get the crowd on your side, and then that one fucking sore thumb that says something, the crowd's like, "What the fuck?" Okay, so for instance, I made a joke about the Boston Marathon bombing. It's not a joke. That was a serious tragedy in American history.
Which it was.
It was.
But
So
But no, I made a joke about the Boston Marathon bombing. And I said, man, nobody's expecting that type of ending. Had a very explosive ending, didn't it? People really got on me, and
that's actually kind of funny though.
It's funny to it's funny to the
to a certain
audience.
degree, and it's funny.
But
to
I
a
was
certain
making that
people.
joke in San Diego, and there was one of these guys in the front row, and I just saw he had a sour puss on his face, and I put him. I was like, "You, sir, do you not enjoy the show?" And he goes, "Well, I'm from Boston. I did not enjoy that joke." And I go, "Well, I could tell my joke spoke truth because if you're from Boston, I could tell you didn't run in that marathon. You got both your legs." So there's ways you can deal with there's.
Has there ever been a negative way that you dealt with a heckler?
Negative way I've dealt with a heckler. Yeah, when I got that beer bottle thrown at me. I thought I was gonna die. But no, there was a negative heckler. I think I ran this by you.
Again, I am not saying these jokes to be mean. I am saying mean jokes to be funny. Yeah, they're funny.
So if you look at the narcissistic level America's on, we got rid of Aunt Jemima. We got
cancel culture. You're talking about cancel culture.
Yeah, the cancel culture. We got rid of Aunt Jemima. We got rid of Uncle Ben. Well, we're working on to get rid of Uncle Ben. We got rid of the Land O'Lakes lady.
Yeah, the Native American girl.
Yeah, dude, I want to know why Asians aren't getting all roared up about cheese nips.
Do you think the way?
Or, I mean, you're a friend. Do you get offended by spick and span?
No, I don't know what that is.
I think it's like a cleaner, but...
Oh, cleaner. No. I like lemon pledge. Lemon pledge.
lemon pledge.
Do you think cancel culture like is killing comedy?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Is it one of those things where it's like growing up, like when we grew up with like, you know, thick-skinned parents,
Oh, yeah, dude.
and we are thick-skinned ourselves.
Yeah, dude, our generation was the last generation. Our parents fucking locked us out of the house.
Yeah.
You get up like fucking 8 in the morning, like your dad just left for work. Everybody out of the house. You're still
Here's
in your
some rubbing
fuck-
alcohol.
What the
and
fuck,
like a
dude?
quarter.
Go play on shit on the playground. Then you end up climbing on that big ass green box that fucking was 10 times hotter than what it was
Oh,
outside.
those fucking plastic. Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? They were in between the houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shit. Oh, I hated those things.
Oh man.
No, but so cancel culture is like
No.
it's mostly this new generation.
Yeah,
that
I feel like it's this new generation.
they get offended easily, and it's one of those things where it's like comedy has always been edgy and outspoken for, you know.
Yeah, I like comedy to me. I don't care if you're white, black, Mexican, Asian, yellow, green, brown, red, fucking whatever color you and specify by. If comedians are joking about you, they're not doing it to like fucking
Yeah.
nitpick at you. They're doing it to point out little things that are funny. Just like how like you rewind back to the 90s and it's like, hey, every white driver was like, meet, and every black guy was like, hey, man, move aside. Like, you know, like, it's the fucking, it's the give and take with comedy, you know?
Do you think comedy, with this whole cancel culture going on, was very progressive back in the 90s versus today versus the 80s versus the 60s?
Ooh, see, that's hard. Because you look at, I mean, you got to look at like
You still have a lot of great comedians that are coming.
Oh,
coming
there's
right
a
now.
ton of great comedians. There's a ton of great comedians that aren't even known. There's a ton of great comedians that are known. And there's a ton of legends that have made their place in the comedy history.
Richard Pryor was one of those first.
Richard Pryor, George
Robin
Carlin,
Williams.
Robin Williams. You look at Eddie Murphy before he started acting. Eddie
Murphy,
Murphy
yeah, he
before
was-
if Eddie Murphy didn't act and he went into comedy, dude, his raw.
I love
Like,
him,
dude,
yeah.
that shit was fucking, like, beyond its time, you know? Like, that shit made people, even today, like, makes people with their humor nowadays laugh their ass off, you know? So if you could make an impact in comedy like that, that's different than somebody that just hits clubs here and there, you know? So I remember in 2003, I went and saw George Carlin at the Chicago Theater, and the man passed, I think it was 2006, 2007. He passed a couple years later. But the fact is I was seeing this man, and I could relate to what George Carlin was saying in 2003, and then look back at his tapes he did in the 70s and the 80s, and realize this man had the same sense of humor his whole timeline of life in
He never
comedy.
changed.
Never
I wanna-
changed.
A lot of comedians
Never changed.
have changed with time.
Yes.
Richard Pryor, he was known for his edginess and all that stuff, and then he
Absolutely.
changed.
Absolutely.
Robin Williams was the same way. Edgy, changed with time.
Yeah, Rob.
There are some comedians who don't change.
No.
Would you change?
It depends on what aspect, though. Like, it depends, like, my edgy aspect or just my overall humor. I'm not
Overall,
gonna change.
well,
Overall, probably not.
No.
No. Because you've known me your whole life.
I don't know. You've been pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Straightforward kid.
And you've heard
Same
people
shit
say,
jokes.
like, this motherfucker, he's a racist piece of shit. And you'd be
I
like,
never saw you as
hey,
racist. Bigoted,
no.
maybe. Racist, no.
Bigoted, maybe. Racist, no. I agree with that. I agree with
No,
that.
no,
The only thing I agree on, Donald, with that is, man, why do you think they call it a snatch? You're supposed to grab it.
I'm still gonna get canceled. Already.
No, you're not. You're not gonna get canceled.
No, but
You're
no,
not
no.
gonna get canceled.
I've known you a really, really long time. I've never. I mean, you've never been racist towards me or anything. Like you've said jokes here.
Yeah, I know
But,
I've said jokes,
those
but
are jokes.
yeah, no,
you know?
I know that. I know that level. Like,
Yeah.
you know that level where.
Has there ever been a level that you crossed where you thought you were joking, but then, like 5 minutes later, you're like, "Holy shit! I don't think I was."
Yeah, when I got a beer bottle flung in my head. comedy, man. Bing! Bing! Dude,
That was.
I thought I was Neo from The Matrix.
Why do you think people need comedy? Why do they like it?
Oh man, it's one thing my grandpa Fred told me. My grandpa Fred, he was an asshole. Mom, I'm sorry to hear that, but your dad was an asshole.
I'm sorry, Grandpa Fred.
Sorry, Grandpa Fred, you were an asshole, but in the long run, you were pretty fucking funny. But no, he kind of laid it out like, you're gonna say what you want to say it. But
Yeah.
he had a way to kind of deter it from like an offensive way. What was your question?
Why do people like comedy? Why do they enjoy it?
Because
why do they need it?
Why do people need comedy? Because it takes them out of the. It takes them out of the shithole that we're in right now, like this pandemic.
It takes them out of.
I know for a fuck, you guys listen to shit during the pandemic that was funny, made you forget about the goddamn pandemic. That is comedy.
That's true. That's true.
It makes you forget about life, dude. It makes you forget about like
It's a release.
Like for me, what I love about comedy is I could take all of this right here, this fucked up shit I got going on in here. I could put it on paper, and then I say it to an audience who can relate to me. And it doesn't matter what point in your life you're at. If you can laugh, you forget about the hard doings in life. You know what I mean? Like cancer is not funny. Neither is AIDS. But you look at Freddie Mercury, you kind of laugh. But no, like you look at a spot in your life where you're hitting that rock bottom. You're like, oh, dude, my mom's got cancer. My dad's fucking lymph nodes are popping out of his ass. You know, like you fucking have all these problems in life. You add a little bit of laughter, a little bit of comedy to that. It makes you forget about your problems. You know what I mean?
It's a
If I could get you, if I could reel you in for 30, 45 minutes and make you laugh at what I'm saying and get you inside my mind, you forget about your troubles in life. And that's what I love about comedy is comedy, simple laughter can make somebody forget about how hard life is.
Well, you just answered my next question. My next question is like, why do you think comedy is so important in times of crisis? And you just answered.
Yeah,
that. You
exactly.
get people to forget, you know,
The hardships.
the
of life.
hardships. Of,
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
and then comedy clubs, bars got hit pretty hard during the pandemic. What was the hardest point during the pandemic for you as a comedian involved in comedy?
Oh man.
Was it the fact that you weren't able to go up on stage?
Yeah, that was it. That was like you could talk to Katie. You know my girl, Katie. She's my queen. Penis vagina. So but no, and like you asked my girl like what things followed up is like and
What was hard about the pandemic? Like the bars
Yeah.
closing?
yeah, no, she saw that on me because I need a weekend, I need a night off, go to a comedy club. I'd take all my fucked up thoughts, put them out there. But when comedy clubs closed up, Katie kind of realized like, oh, dude, you need something to do. You need something to do. So I've just been fucking writing shit down in notebooks since then, but Yeah, it's been a rough ride, man. It really has.
Has there ever been a club that you performed at that closed because of the pandemic?
I don't mean for the long pause, but I had to think because.
Because bars closed, restaurants closed, and I know a lot of them went under.
That's the thing, because
comedy clubs shut down completely.
I ended my enlistment in the Navy. Hoo-yeah. I ended my enlistment in the Navy in November 2019. I didn't move back to Chicago until August 2020. And then once everything was getting like
kind of almost reopening.
Yeah, everything like I hit up I believe it was August. No, it was the first week of September. I remember it was the first week of September. It was at the Improv Comedy Club in Schaumburg. I did an open mic because I don't know anybody out here. In terms of comedy. Obviously, I have family, friends, but when things were opening, closing, I came back home, and things were completely shut down when I left from San Diego to Illinois. So when things were open and closing, I went to Improv Comedy Club in Schaumburg, did an open mic for 5 minutes, and then they were going to have an open mic the next week. That shit shut down.
Yeah.
But then it opened up. And then before I could get my name in there, it shut down. It opened up and then shut down, and it was like a fucking... it was like doing a magic trick, Flip a card, put a card down. Flip a card, put a card down. Open, close, open, close, open, close.
High card wins, slow card closes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is there like a huge difference between the comedy styles of San Diego, out east?
Of San Diego
to
compared to
here?
Chicago?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's the difference?
People in Chicago have balls. People in Chicago fucking have balls of steel. No, because
they're Chicago people are thick-skinned.
Absolutely,
they're thick-skinned, right? And so I feel like
that's the thing. People go to when I was in San Diego, I was obviously in the military, and I was talking to other people who are obviously in the military, and they were saying how drivers are shitty out here. People don't pay attention to this out here. People don't pay attention to that out here. And you look at San Diego, it's a military town. So you get people from all over the world traveling to San Diego, driving all Jetson style, Flintstone fucking pedaling, whatever the fuck they want.
Smart cars.
Yeah, dude, all that shit. So nobody knows how to click. You come to Chicago, everybody that's fucking been driving in Chicago has been driving this way for 30 years. So everybody knows how to click, everybody knows how to merge. Everybody knows how to fucking...
It's kind of like India, where it's like they know that like every car had like every road has like a language. In India, like it's like 2 or 3 beeps means go or don't go or like something like that.
I'm gonna take your word for it because I've never been to India.
Well, I knew that, but like I've seen videos where like they're jam packed.
Yeah.
But like, it's like you can read what a car is doing, something like that. Whereas
absolutely, I feel you. I feel you.
So like in San Diego, it's probably it's like if it snows a little bit, people pull off to the side of the road because like they don't know what to do.
It's very true. I went to Big Bear, California back in 2017 with my boy Victor, and it was like that.
Yeah, and then people pulled off to the side of the road because
it was like slowly snowing, as we were getting up there, and then people were just pulled off the side. Honey, do you see this shit? Oh my god, honey, what are we?
There's probably half an inch of snow.
What if Jack Frost sticks his penis in our gas tank? Are we gonna be okay? Dude, take a pump. God damn it, just pull over to a fucking mobile. Get your shit together, woman. Move on with your life.
Jay Moore, Dane Cook, Carlos Mencia. Where do they rank for people who have stolen jokes?
Oh, man. Carlos Mencia, if you are absolutely 1 out of billion listening to this, I want to take your nose
and use it to wipe my taint. Because you're a piece of shit.
Jay
But
Moore.
but Dane Cook.
Dane Cook. He plagiarized
No,
jokes.
I mean, I feel for Dane Cook, because I've heard his skits. I've heard the people say that he stole this, he stole that. That's the thing with comedy, is if you look at Robin Williams, Chris D'Elia, Joe Rogan, they all had jokes about, building a wall. What would happen if you build a wall? Who'd you get to hire the people? The people that you're keeping out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's a joke that they kind of rolled with. And sometimes when it comes to comedy, you say things that you don't mean to say, but at the same time, you kind of premeditated it. So you put a couple Joe Rogan jokes out there, a couple of fucking Robin Williams jokes out there. You think, oh, hey, I heard this. It's pretty funny in my eyes. Hasn't been brought to my attention, but I'm gonna recycle the joke. And
Is there such a thing as recycling?
and that's after a while you realize, like, holy shit, this joke that's been funny was originally by Richard Pryor. You know what I mean? Like,
But is there such a thing as recycling a joke? Because like it could also be plagiarism, or it could be considered theft. A lot of like
no,
comedians
not at all.
have-
Like Bo Burnham.
yeah, Bo Burnham.
Bo Burnham. I got one of my jokes off of Bo Burnham. And his joke was, my girlfriend had a weird fetish. She used to dress up like herself and be a fucking bitch all the time.
The
That's where I
mother-in-law
kind of got
joke.
the mother-in-law joke. You kind of add lib to it.
Okay.
So you kind of feed off of shit. It's like because if you had comedians that made jokes about everything that you didn't know, you'd have very little comedians because they have fewer comedians to relate to, fewer comedians to follow, fewer comedians to kind of say, hey, I can joke about that because fucking he joked about that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, I mean, when it comes to stealing jokes, it's different. Like, if I fucking were to look at you and, kind of tell you like a fucking George Carlin joke and be like, hey, that cunt is the worst word you've ever heard? And then roll on with that. People would hear that joke and be like, oh, that's a fucking George Carlin joke. And then kind of relate that and be like, oh, you're a phony! You're a phony! You're a big fat phony!
Okay. Which out of the three that I mentioned, Carlos Mencia, Dane Cook, Jay Moore, top three worst?
Oh, okay, top three.
Top three worst.
Okay, Carlos Mencia, number 1. Dane Cook is number 3.
And Jay Moore's number 2.
And Jay Moore is number 2.
Would that order be reversed for jokes as being best?
No,
No?
that order is how it is.
Okay. So no matter what, like they're just
Yeah, they're just trickling down like a library book. You stamp it, check it out, turn it in.
Do you know that Jay Moore publicly admitted in an interview saying that in one of his entire bits, stand-ups was actually him reading jokes off from like an actual joke book.
No shit.
And they settled out of court. His publicist had to like settle like everything out of court and stuff like that.
Holy shit. No, I never.
Like an entire joke book written by someone.
Yeah, there's some pieces of shit out there that do that.
Right? Knowing that, would you still rank him the same?
Nah,
Because Carlos Mencia stole like one or like 5 jokes. The only reason why I feel like Carlos Mencia
Okay, so I
was
go Dane Cook, Carlos Mencia, and then fucking
Jay Moore.
there you go, Jay Moore. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, no, dude, it's that's a thing. Like, I try to get my jokes that are original. Like, I have a are you gonna get canceled? I got this joke about the word fuck.
Go ahead, say it.
I'm gonna ask his fans though. Do you guys want me to say
Well, the
this?
fans they want to hear all your jokes. They want to hear the jokes. Just say it.
You guys want to hear the jokes?
Say the jokes.
Oh, okay, all right. Hold on.
All right. Be right back.
People can.
Yeah, they can hear us. We're on live right now.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right. All right. All right.
Speaking of Mike, say your joke. The audience wants to hear the joke.
Okay.
Before
guys really want-
Before you say the joke, this man has really beautiful handwriting. I've never seen a man with more beautiful handwriting than him.
Nah, you don't listen to him. He's just an uncle fucker.
So go ahead.
Okay. All right. So there's some things like a lot of people, especially my mother. My mom told me, she goes, Christopher, you can't say the word anymore on stage. If you say the word, demons will crawl into your penis and make your balls disappear. Like, that's the fucking mentality my mom has. So I was like, alright, Mom. Alright, well. So my mom asked, What does the word mean to you? Does it mean? What does it be? Like, alright, Mom. Well, the word fuck. Here's my interpretation of the word fuck. I say it a lot in my comedy shows. I say it as a filler. Kind of like somebody saying Instead of I say fuck. But people, you rewind the clock, everybody thinks that the word fuck came from fornication under consent of the king. Which means, I just go, hey, Fidel and I were just recently married. We want to walk up these fucking steps. Go to this goddamn castle this son of a bitch fucking taxes our goddamn bread and strawberries for. He gets everything he wants. So Fidel and I walk up there. We're like, hey, we just got married. We need a fornication under the consent of the king's side. We fucking sign this shit. We march down the fucking jolly steps. After the king fucked Fidel. That's not my purity. It's not my choice. It's his. Well, the king, not him. He was forced. Yeah, he was forced. You were forced. But fornication under the consent of the king is actually a bullshit fucking story. People think that fuck means as such. Fuck actually means to throw something at somebody or hit somebody with something. And this dates back to 1400. So if I were to take this fucking Mountain Dew bottle and hit you in the face, you just got fucked by Mountain Dew bottle. That's what the meaning means. But then people think, how among the American language did fuck come to be? And this is where I kind of wrote my own notes. Alright? You think your fans are ready for this?
I'm not ready, but go for it.
Okay, alright. So here is the notes for what fuck means to me. Alright, so the word fuck! Fuck you, fuck me, fuck them, fuck up, sick fuck, dumb fuck, shit fuck. Which shit fuck is actually that's a 2 for.
You get a 2 for 1.
Yeah, you get a 2 for 1 there. So horse fuck, motherfuck, fucker, you fucker, cluster fuck, buddy fuck, giggle fuck, for fuck's sake, fuckhead, fuckface. 0 fucks to give. I'm fucked, fuck stick, what the fuck, uncle fucker, fucktard, holy fuck.
That's a lot of fucks.
Fuck him, fuck her, fuck your couch, great fuck, bad fuck, fuck yeah! After all those fucks, you're wondering what the fuck. So I'm saying, you know what, go fuck yourself. Thanks for listening to my fucking rant.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. It's been great having you here, Chris. Jeff Foxworthy, I'm really sorry we can't have you on. We'll try to have you on next time, alright?
Dude, Fidel,
Thank you.
It's been a great show. I hope to see you guys at my future comedy shows. Hopefully,
sometime soon.
yeah, hopefully the Spick and Span has me on his show soon.
You know you're always welcome here. Thank you for
Dude, and thank you guys for the love. Mwah, much love. I love you guys.
Guys, check out his Facebook page, his Instagram at Christopher Anton, owner/comedian actor. All right, at VC Comedy. Go ahead, please check him out. Thank you, guys.